Hello everyone, it's David Patikian with Property Provider, and in today's video, I'm going to be speaking to those who are new agents or are thinking about becoming agents. I'm going to go over 5 topics that every new realtor should focus on, and most importantly, are the foundation of the business. And surprisingly enough, a lot of agents kind of skip over these things, or really they don't put as much attention that it should have, and they're really deciding factors if you're going to make it in the industry or not. All right, the first thing we're going to be going over in this video are scripts. In my personal opinion, they are one of the most important foundational things that we need to focus on as becoming a realtor, or anyone who's even been a realtor and not really focused on the attention that they need to in scripts. I'm going to explain why scripts are so important. Scripts are so important because when you've really internalized and remembered a script and you're going line by line, there's a few things that happen now that you're talking to a client. First thing that happens, you sound a lot more professional. They know by how you're speaking, because you know the script, that you know exactly what you're talking about. The second thing that's really important about scripts is that it keeps you from going off on a tangent. Now that you know line by line exactly what you need to be saying, you're keeping the conversation short and where it needs to be, rather than going off and getting off topic. And that's really important. And then the third most important thing is, when you really internalize the script and remember it, you're able to actually speak to the client, say the line that you remember, and then sit back and just listen. Rather than sitting back after you just finished your sentence and thinking, okay, what am I going to say next when they finish talking? You're not really listening to them. Now that I have internalized my script, I'm able to actually listen to what they're saying and then respond directly to what they just said. There is a difference from listening and actually comprehending what they said and then saying the answer, what they're looking for, based off of what they actually said. You're able to go deeper on what they're talking about because you're actually listening to them. That's the point that I'm trying to get to. Now, number 2, the second thing that you should also be looking into, and this is not in any particular order, is the CRM. Now, obviously, the CRM is important. It helps you keep organized and keep track and get in touch with your clients. Now, that being said, not a lot of agents aren't on top of it as much as they should be. I know for me, myself, it took so long to actually get my CRM running and know how to run it. And for a while, I was just keeping my business running off my notes on my phone or the reminders, okay? Now that I have actually implemented a CRM, and by the way, I'm using, it's called KV Core. For a lot of the newer agents, I would also suggest Realty Juggler. That's another one I've used, and it's actually super affordable. Now, KV Core, what it does for me, I put them on a drip campaign, and it sends them a personal text message or email or whatever it is, or reminds me to call them, and it links with my Google Calendar, so now I really remember. And what it does is kind of automates that part of my business that a lot of people could lose track of remembering, or to send a text or whatever it is. And not only that, but the KV Core system that I use, the CRM, it also can send them properties, and then once they like the property on my website, it reaches out to them and says, oh, I saw that you like this property, would you like for us to schedule a showing? I can't even count the times that it automatically got a client to work with me without me even lifting a finger. I mean, how crazy is that? So CRMs are definitely important. Now, whenever you are looking into your CRM, really dedicate that time into learning how the system works. Now, I know it's not working in your business. You're not going out there and door knocking. It's not the same, but you're working on your business. It's an important thing that you have to put time aside and really focus on that. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. CRMs are really important. Okay, you guys know I can't do a video for new agents without mentioning prospecting. So that's what I'm gonna have for number 3, is prospecting. Now, prospecting, there's so many different ways that I can't even mention all in this video, of different routes that you can take. You could go for calling potential foreclosures. You could call expireds. You could call for sale by owners. You could host open houses. You could send out flyers. You could do Facebook ads. There's just so many possibilities that you can go towards and do. What I recommend personally is to be able to have a certain type of prospecting that you can really focus on and do it every single day, no matter if it's raining outside, no matter if it's too hot outside to go door knocking, whatever it is. For me personally, I can always pick up my phone, and what I do is call expired listings. Now, for whatever you choose to do, find the script. We're going back to number 2. Find the script. Now, I would highly suggest looking into Tom Ferry scripts, which I use, but also there's Mike Ferry scripts. His dad is also, it's a coaching program for those who don't know. Go to MikeFerry.com, whatever, they might ask you for your email, but they have a free script that you could just download and pull just like that. And then now you have that script, practice that script every single day. We're going back to number 2 again, guys. No, but seriously, yeah. So what I would do is from every single day from 9 to 10, I would be calling my prospecting, which is expireds. And then from there, I would decide whether I have enough time to do another hour. And then I would do follow-up and so on. But I have a fixed time for my prospecting. And that's actually going to be number 4. Sorry to ruin the surprise, is having a schedule. But anyways, so going back to this is prospect. And there's so many different routes. I'm going to put up another video about that because it's so important, another topic that we need to go over. And really, that's where I've really shined in my personal business, is that I've kept myself to a schedule and I prospect every day. Okay, now going into number 4, like I promised, is having a schedule. Now, it's so important to have a schedule because us as agents think that, you know what, I mean, I'm not saying us, you and I, because we're on a different level. But a lot of agents, what they do is think, hey, you know what, I could go in the office at 11 a.m. I could go at this time or whatever it is. And they don't hold themselves to that higher standard of coming in at a fixed time and doing the work that needs to be done. So let me share my schedule with you. This is before work. I wake up at 5 a.m. I'm at the gym by 5:30. I work out. Then I come home, shower, do what I gotta do. Then I'm in the office by 7:30. 7:30 to 8, I'm reading my book. 8 to 8:30, I'm doing script role play. And then from 8:30 to 9, I'm doing a mastermind with my office. Then from 9 to 10, I'm doing prospecting, and then it just goes on from there. I just wanted to give you guys an example, but really have it fixed and hold yourself accountable to actually going in and following that every single day. Now, what I have to keep myself accountable is a Excel sheet. An Excel sheet that tells, I pretty much write down, I went to work at this time, I did 1 hour of prospecting, I talked to this many clients, and I set this many appointments when I called that many clients. And I'm really organized, and that's part of the process that I have. Now, there's so much more that I'd be happy to share with you guys, but the best thing to do is just follow the videos that I'm going to keep posting up, and I'm going to go more in depth, not only in the things that we just spoke about, but in a lot more topics that will help a lot of newer realtors or realtors who are starting to, begin the process. And as always, we'll see you next time.